Happy Tuesday. If you are into total wellness, trauma healing, healthy relationships, and good food, this is the channel for you. So hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. So the other day, I made a short called Cool, Calm, and Collected. And in that short, I basically talked about how you can tell when you have successfully healed from your past trauma, because when you're presented with a situation that could cause you to crash out, you choose not to. And I said I would make a video elaborating on that, and here's the video. A lot of times we really don't heal through things. We have become accustomed to pushing through those things simply because life demands us to. Whether it's because we got bills to pay, children to take care of, homes to take care of, businesses that rely on us, we really don't get the proper time to heal from trauma. So we have developed this form of resiliency that just allows us to push through. And so what often happens is when we've just spent so much time just pushing through versus actually healing, we never get the chance to show that we've overcome the issue because we crash out as soon as the issue happens again. And it doesn't have to be a major crash out that costs us our freedom, but it could be us clean cussing somebody out, a physical altercation. It could be knocking over the table. Like, it can come in various ways. Walking out of places, storming out. It could come in various ways. But that's just a key indication that we really haven't healed from the previous trauma, because we're able to still be triggered by similar situations. In that short, I specifically shared that once you've done your proper healing work and you've been successful at it, and then the universe tests you in that same area, because you will be tested, and you respond in a manner that's cool, calm, and collected externally, and most importantly, internally, that is a clear indication that you've done your healing work in a successful manner. Now, a lot of times we've also become conditioned on how to be cool on the outside, but we boiling in the inside. Our stomach is hurting, our chest is tight, our breathing is shallow. We may even develop a headache, a migraine, our fists may balled up, I might start twitching. There's so many signs that happen that can let us know that we still on crash out alert, crash out watch, when we're still trying to present a calm face. And that's just a trauma response as well. Because again, we have not been taught to take the time to properly heal after experiencing something traumatic. Now, how are you going to know you overcame something if you're not tested in that very area? So that's why you can rest assured that once you proclaim yourself healed, the universe is going to spin the block and put you in that same or similar situation to see how much you have really healed. And one of the major ways that you're able to confirm that you have healed and moved forward is that you will remain cool, calm, and collected in the face of something that would have triggered you in the past. Now, being cool, calm, and collected in the face of repeated trauma doesn't mean that you're going to let people walk over you. It doesn't mean that you're not going to advocate for yourself. It doesn't mean that you're just going to become a punching bag to someone or something. You can definitely advocate for yourself, defend yourself, represent for yourself, and still remain cool, calm, and collected. Not just externally, but most important, internally. There's no more faking the funk and keeping a cool face while your heart is racing. There's no more having a placid smile of okay, but your stomach in knots. When you've done your healing work properly, you're cool on the outside as well as in the inside. You're able to breathe, your chest isn't tight, your stomach is calm, you're not having a migraine bang out the side of your temples. Like, you're literally cool through and through because you have chosen to no longer be triggered by something that used to set you off. Now, it doesn't happen overnight. It's not going to be an easy road. but it's something that with consistent practice, you'll make improvement. And one day you'll encounter a situation that you would have crashed out on prior. And you notice that, whoa, hold on. I advocated for myself. I spoke up. I did this. I did that. But my blood pressure didn't raise. My chest isn't tight. My heart rate is steady. And that's when it's time to celebrate. Because you, in fact, have conquered that particular thing that used to set you to crash out mode. Now, while celebrating, you must remember that that may not be the last time you're tested in that particular area. So just plan ahead for a course of action that's going to keep you cool, calm, and collected the next time that event spins the block. Something else that happens too along your healing journey is once you have conquered this particular thing, something else will pop up to test your healing. So you have to be prepared in advance with a plan of action so that you don't end up on crash out mode. And even if you do, let's say something catches you off guard or a situation that you didn't prepare for happened and it set you back. It caused your blood pressure to rise. You threw out a lace of profanities. You balled your fist up. You squared up. Let's say you even took a swing. Learn from that, because that's a clear indicator for you that there's some hurt that's still there, that there's some pain point that you haven't addressed yet, that there's some form of trauma that is causing your ego to react and enter into crash out mode. Give yourself grace. Understand that your evolution is a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month process. So just because you may have stumbled on Tuesday does not mean that next Wednesday, when a similar situation occurs, that you have to stumble there too. Use your stumblings as a point of reference. Remember that you were not perfect. And remember that you have the grace for yourself, the resources, the knowledge, and the freedom to do better next time. That's why I really believe it's important to celebrate your wins. Turn up. Be proud of yourself. Tell your group of friends or family that are really invested in your healing that, hey, I had an opportunity to slap it and I didn't. Yay me. Seriously celebrate those moments, because when you celebrate yourself, and if you're blessed enough to have others join into the celebration, when that similar situation happens later down the road, your subconscious is going to remind you of how good it felt when you celebrated your win. So you're more than likely to not crash out during that next occurrence because you want to celebrate again. Again, this is not an easy road, but it is so possible for you, yes, you, to remain cool, calm, and collected in the face of a situation that would have made you crash out before you began your healing journey. You will be tested. Accept that. You will stumble sometimes. Accept that. However, success is yours. So accept that. All right. So again, if this information in this video has blessed you in any way, please leave me a comment and let me know, and share this video within your community with people who you think can benefit from the information. If you are into total wellness, trauma healing, healthy relationships, and good food, make sure you subscribe to this channel and click that notification bell so that you are alerted the next time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am Coach VMP, an intuitive life strategist, multi-certified wellness coach, trauma healer, and alchemist, because over here we transmute all the negative energy in our favor that allows us to shine bright like a diamond. All right, y'all. I'll see you next time.